Hi, it's Chris for SpongeBobCadaver.com, and I'm back with another indie delving today. I'm back making an idiot out of myself. It's not good. It's not good at all. Last week with Bit Trip Beat. I realised afterwards that it said treep, but like a sick bird. But it's Bit Trip Beat, and this week with Bit Trip Runner. Bit Trip Beat was a rhythm action game of sorts, and this one is too. Except it's very much more in the style of the classic 2D platformer that we've come accustomed to since the early NES days. It has a very pixel art style, same as Bit Trip Beat. God, this is going to trip me up all day. So I played for a good bit last night, so it wasn't starting at the very start, so all the mechanics weren't totally beginner's level, so it would get a bit of difficulty straight away, so that I can make an ass of myself. So you'll see it. The goal is just to get to the end of the level and capture as much gold as you can and get as many points. Same points mechanism leaderboard thing that Bit Trip Beat had. So if I go to it, there we go. So zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, all difficulty normal. There's not much else to this. I'll go to where we are. As you can see, I've beat 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The exclamation mark, I think, means that I perfected it. That seems a bit nice for those. End of the beginning, I finished last night. I'm on 111, so I've only got a couple. Yeah, 110 to finish. 111 is off that, and let's see. So let's restart it. So I'm playing this with a controller. No. Odd. Let's do this one again. This is odd. I don't know why it's making me stop, go, etc. Am I holding down a key? So, okay, I hadn't clicked on the window again. How noob of me. So 110, end of the beginning. Let's go and do this one. So what have we got? So most of the time it's just jump. But we'll see a bit at the start of this. Jump, kick, jump. And I have a slide mechanic. Oh, I should have went down there to collect the gold. Ah, I need to jump over the orange blocks. Oh, this is going to be a recurring thing. Jump over orange. There we go. Miss the gold. Slide on the dark ones. So this time I should remember to drop down. Have to jump over that. I kicked. You have to kick. Press X button to kick. Yeah. Nearly forgot. So you can see that the music changes with as you collect the stuff, and it does get into rhythm. You can nearly start to feel it. I feel the rhythm as you're going along, especially when you'll see when I hit the points with the plus sign on it. God damn it! You can see you need a perfect run through. So there actually is an achievement at the start for. You've played Braid, haven't you? I'm pretty sure that's what you call the achievement, where it shows you rewinding time and that mechanic. Oh, what did I hit? This could go on for a while. I should have let Ant do this for Ant-Man Rages Season 2, to be perfectly honest, because this... I've got past all the easier bits, I suppose is the best way to say. Oh, God! You know, there is a good chance that I won't get past the first level in this. I really want to get back to the end of World 1 by the time or Zone 1 as they say. It wouldn't have been boring if it had just been coasting through this though, wouldn't it? It would have been so boring. So you're seeing nearly all of the mechanics here. The only one that you haven't got, I pressed down to slide, and on a certain type of block, there is it's like a springboard. You have to press up on, and you spring up. If you don't press up, you don't spring, which is a bit right. There it is. Oh God, we're laughing now. Oh, Jesus, right back to the start. Do I not like that? No, the only thing I'll say is the levels aren't incredibly long. They're challenging. And this is just on normal, so to speak, so... Achievement, runner up, runner up, runner up. I think that's probably running for a certain length of time in the game or something like that. Oh, you idiot. Oh, playing this and talking is not conducive to a happy life. You do get a bonus for collecting all the gold as well, as you might well expect. So, even though it's not necessarily a rhythm action game, it is, if you know what I mean. And what you see is sections like that, which are just steps, are sometimes some of the most challenging that there are, because you get yourself into a bit of a rhythm. And, you know, you fall out of it with those steps because they're very quick jumps. Oh, you idiot. This could go on forever. It is an extremely challenging game, and I'm not, like I say, I've only put a short amount of time into it. I think the later levels are gonna prove to be somewhat of a barrier in my life, because I will probably stop playing. But so much was pattern recognition and getting the brain to talk properly to the hands. Bit of Ricky Lake, you know. You can see, you know, your body does learn. Maybe we should jump down in there and jump back out again. Maybe that's the I went to scratch me, I didn't. And then I stop making excuses more. They're just terrible. This game's making me look terrible, making me look worse and feel worse than I already am. What does my daddy still love me? Oh, bit of slowdown there. Didn't beat me. No, no, no. Oh, luck. Good luck. So, while there aren't a great deal of button presses, if you don't do them exactly in time, it's quite unforgiving in that regard. But much like Super Meat Boy before, which I'm starting to do a Dark World run of, it's incredibly satisfying when you beat it. If you ever beat it. I promise not to edit this, so it makes me look better. To be fair, I think the bit where I keep film on is pretty much very much towards the end of Actually, in that regard, I blame the controls in that one. They don't generally cause me that much problems. They said they're tricky because of the timing, but those step sequences aren't generally that tricky. And certainly not as I'm making out, but I'm pumping away in the A key and nothing was happening there, hence the quick jumps. I will get there. There's definitely it's not responding to me. Maybe I should be playing with keys. No, I don't want to play with keys. It's kind of, even though it's frustrating, a bit like Super Meat Boy, I like playing it with the controller. Because the controls, apart from that button sticking bit, are pretty tight. You know, much like Super Meat Boy, you know when it's your fault. God damn it! The commander here is not happy. That's who the character is, by the way. Same as, I think I introduced him in Beat, or was it something else? Maybe it just wants me to get a perfect run through. The game likes me. Of course it does. Of course it does. Oh, forgot about it. Oh my god. I was so sure that was going to be the end of the level. Assume nothing. Bleep, 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 bleep. Slowdown, maybe it's because I'm recording, because it was tight as nuts last night. Oh, I didn't see it! You son of a bitch! To be fair, this is by far and away the longest level I've played so far. You can pause it, but you just want, much like Braid or anything like that where you died, you just want to continue on quickly. You don't. I should point out you don't have to press right. It just continues on running at full speed all the time, which is handy. I'm starting to fatigue now. Oh, I'm just gutted from that run through that I did just before. I need to shake it out of my mind. If Andy Murray can win a tennis major, I can beat this level. It's a bright idea. I could have looked really good. I could have played through some of the early levels of this game and looked like a genius. Everybody says this game's hard. Mother God. You son of a bitch. I was waiting on that happening one time. think I'm spotting weaknesses in my own controller player, the way I code the controller in this game. Because I generally use the flat on my thumb rather than the point in it. Because I can bridge the A and the X key or X button on the 360 controller. But for the kind of preciseness of the jumps, you need to be right on it. So you nearly need to be pointing your finger. Oh, back. Tough. That bit is tough, actually. I didn't give that the credit it deserved earlier on. I'm actually not sure if I know what I'm doing in that section. This level is called End of the Beginning. Maybe this is the spot where people pack it in. What an idiot. The X button instead of the A button, you son of a bitch! I took that rather well, I think, if I... Jesus. I have to say, I hope this is coming off as genuine, because it really is. It's frustration. I think most of the time you can spot when people are putting it on a bit faux. If you'd have seen the progress I was making in this last night, I thought, I know it's going to hit a wall at some stage, but I thought I would have another couple of levels of it to get through. Suffering from nose itchitis here. It usually appears at moments of high stress. Swear to God, this video is going to be a bit full until I eventually give up. I promise you, I'm not going to edit it. I did it again, didn't it? I have to pause. The XD again. Oh God. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Did I mention my head's getting sore? This one episode's gone. One level's gonna do it, I think. Jump happy. Thought I was playing Mario there for a second. I mean, it's no... The bit trip beats are generally based on simple premises, like Pong was the last one. There's certainly Mario in this as well. They take them a bit to the nth degree. Certainly, but Learn and get it. Bad. It is every time, like, I have to be honest. But I think, you know, you start to think about what's coming up ahead and the mistakes that you made, and especially when the length of the level gets to this kind of, you know, this length. Most of the other levels have a couple of challenging bits in it, but once you get through that, you know, you're free sailing. Or maybe it was stopping playing last night because we're real bad. Like I say, it's very rhythmical and it's nature. Of the way you play it. I mean, the fact that this is only normal probably tells you a great deal about the game. Replayability. Like I say, I don't think it's going to be chucking out many more achievements at me anytime soon. It's done its best to keep my spirits up by pumping out an achievement every and again. Oh, why did I not just hit pause? I'm an idiot. To be honest, you might be a bit frustrated by me not showing you more of the game, but I think this gives you everything you need to know about the game. It's endurance. It's a challenge. I'll see the point falling up in the corner there. Press the up button, I pressed. Oh, Jesus. Just as I think it's just getting in the flow of the game. You're probably not getting the sense. I really do like this game a lot. A lot. Like, there's not many games I would sit playing the same level. If this was a first person shooter, I would have given up. I'd have smashed the controller a long time ago. Why do I not? Because I know it's me. I know how to do it. I just need to put it all together. On a first person shooter, I generally try and blame the level design or the unfairness of it or the way it's scripted, something like that, and it's not something I can generally control an awful lot of time. There are ways and means around it, but you know, this isn't like that. I know, like that section that just died there, I've done that 1,000,000 times. Well, maybe not 1,000,000. Everybody's prone to a little hyperbole and a little bit of exaggeration, aren't they? Too quickly. I didn't think that was possible. So not this time. That's not what I meant. Not what I meant at all. If it a smaller character, would that help? How long is this going? 26 minutes. of my life I'm never getting back. I suppose you could say that for all games. Maybe this level never ends. Maybe it's a piss take. Nah, somebody would have had to code this, and it's not procedurally generated. I still think there's a bit of a level to go, because I'm looking at the in the top right you can see the counter of how many gold there is. There's 42 gold to collect in the level, right? So if I go through this, I think by the bit that I'm failing at, I'm getting about 35 gold, so there's not 7 or so gold to go, which is a bit demoralizing, so I missed that one, because I'm thinking about what's coming next. See what you did to me? Bit trip games, because I used to call them treep, wasn't it? Bit trip beat. Revenge. I don't even think this is one of those games that, you know, you spend all this time. I definitely found that in Super Meat Boy. There were a couple of levels that you took ages on, and that once you mastered the mechanics of those levels, it sets you up for the rest of the game, if you know what I mean. I don't like this, because I think so much of it is pattern recognition and remembering the flow of the controls. That it not stand in good stead, I mean... Pressed it again. As well, there's a concrete wall sitting here beside me, isn't there? I could get really annoyed. Take out a wall and pause. All for a game that cost $2.99 or whatever it cost. It's not very dear. I think it's probably $6.99 now, but like most of these games, you probably only come looking this when you see it on a sale. You'll only find this video unless you're a regular viewer of the Devon series, which statistics tell me that there aren't really. You know what? I might edit out the bits where I said I wouldn't edit it out. You know, would not be clever? Not really. I think the most frustrating thing is that I know I can do it. Yes! Fucking yes! 36, 6 missed gold. Life's great again. Life is great. Sweet Jesus. I'm exhausted off that. Here, start straight on the next level. I'll only give this one. It's not so bad, except there's how much? 93 gold? You fucking kidding me? I suppose it is called the Odyssey. Do you know there's an Odyssey in Belfast? It's a place where the concerts are held. It's a lovely building. Isn't this game easy? I have to say, I am blurring an awful lot of this. Let's come out of that. Oh, I can't go to zone 2. Oh, what actually happens when you do perfect level is you get another level called the Retro Gold Challenge, which is another chance to collect gold. As if this game wasn't mad enough, it's a completionist's dream. I don't think that one's going to be possible. Well, it's obviously possible because the bloody programmed the thing in. But, I'm more about getting through these zones. Ah, got it. Not getting that one, it's too risky. I can't help myself. Everything's going by in a blur. Although, I have to say, I don't care about this level at the moment. I will come back to this another day. I feel like I've achieved, and that's what makes this game so good. That's what makes Super Meat Boy so good. That's why I'm going through a dark run playthrough of Super Meat Boy on my spare time. I probably should record that, to be honest, but I don't get frustrated with Super Meat Boy the way that this game would. It seemed to be frustrating me. If you know what I mean. Super Meat Boy is just a game of pure, unadulterated bliss when it comes to controls. It is a beauty to control. This game controls very, very well, don't get me wrong, but it's just not, there's no game as tight as Super Meat Boy, if you ask me. It just gets very, very hard, Super Meat Boy. To the point where, in the Dark World, an awful lot of the worlds I'm looking at, it's taken me a good long while to even work out how I would get to the end, never mind being able to pull it off. If you would like to see a Dark World playthrough, I'd certainly do one. I mean, I'm not at the end of World 1, I'm nearly at the end of World 1 Dark World, which is not terribly difficult. Like I say, I'm playing it for fun. I'm not playing it for the website. So I'm not overly fussed on doing it. I only do it if people want to see it. And I think that will be that for Bit Trip Runner. Like I say, the bees are really strong in the indie game category. I've just bought another one today that is going to be added to it as well. really strong bees. A couple that I don't know if I'm actually going to do quick looks on because I've played so much of the game on other platforms, etc. But I may as well. If I'm going to make this a complete series, then I shall do. I'm going to finish this in 2019, and I'll look back at how bad this episode was for me personally. See, the game is when you don't worry about mother. So that's Bit Trip Runner. Nah, this is incredibly challenging. I'm looking at the camera and I'm a peripheral vision. I'm trying to play Bit Trip Runner. You can probably see me eyes starting about a wee bit. There we go. So that's Bit Trip Runner. There's the commander. Commander Trip. Hello. He's running. And that's us for this week. If you like the video, give it a like. Favorite it. Comment. Subscribe. Any of those things to the channel. Or go to scrunchiblecadaver.com where you can see more and more of our videos and more of our articles. And myself and Ant and even maybe Siam might throw something up. Maybe. Until next time. Bye.